And Obama's draft for war comes as Arizona and the nation mourn the death of Prescott native Kayla Mueller. The 26-year-old aid worker had been held hostage by ISIS for more than a year. Cronkite News reporter Megan Thompson talked with an expert on whether this loss is the tipping point to war.
Many flags remain at half-staff today, all to honor Prescott native Kayla Mueller. Her family, friends, and the state still heartbroken over her death.
She wrote, "I have come to see there is good in every situation. Sometimes we just have to look for it. And right now that's what we're all trying to do."
While in Washington, a new draft, a declaration of war, now sitting in the hands of Congress.
The president's point is that he wants to dismantle and destroy ISIS. I haven't seen a strategy yet that I think will accomplish it.
It will extend a year and a half at least into the next president's term. And a lot of my Republican colleagues here have made it pretty clear that they want to put boots on the ground.
All this coinciding with Mueller's death, but ASU professor Daniel Rothenberg says her death may not have been the tipping point in war.
This wasn't an execution, an atrocity purposely videoed by ISIS and then broadcast around the world.
Professor Rothenberg says we've seen much more brutal deaths at the hands of ISIS before, and that this draft of war is probably no surprise to Congress.
I'm not sure that it isn't as much coincidence as anything else, but none of that minimizes the tragedy.
And while Mueller's death may not have been the final straw for President Obama, for her family and the state, her spirit is a force all its own.
But what was so extraordinary about Kayla is she did ordinary things to extraordinary measures.
A legacy they hope will live on. In Phoenix, Megan Thompson, Cronkite News.
Professor Rothenberg says there is one positive to come out of these tragedies. He says now this may open up people to debate, discuss, and change policies on Capitol Hill.